congratulations on the film. I really enjoyed it. This movie is definitely pro-soldier and anti-war. And it raises a lot of questions that are really interesting, and I think especially for the American audience. How do you think they're actually going to take it?
I think everyone will take it completely differently, depending on how they, how their own personal experience with the last, to be honest, like 15 some odd years have gone. I think the one resounding element in the movie that is undeniable is its compassion and its desire to understand and ask questions and kind of humanize something that right now feels kind of remote. We watch wars on TV. Depending on what channel you're on, it's a different show. And when Billy comes home, it's one of our first it's one of our first coming home stories. And he's an altered man when he comes back in very positive ways and also in ways that are muddy and painful. And I think it kind of tells that story.
Mm-hmm. You play the sister of the main character, and you encourage him not to go back to war, which I would have done exactly the same. But how do you think? Because I'm not American, and to me the image that I get from Americans is that they are very patriotic. Do you think that the approach that you have in the film could be taken as an anti-patriotic thing to do, to encourage your brother not to go back to war?
I think it could be taken that way, but I think hopefully what she represents in the movie is just thought provocation. She's not claiming to know the answer. She just wants people to want to have a well-rounded response to something. And in this particular case, it is a fairly inexplicable situation. And so if you try and really source this pride, it's hard to do that. And she has pride for her country. She's so proud of her brother, but she also just, she worries for him. Not just because she's related to him, but because he genuinely represents so much of the confusion surrounding that particular aspect of history. And I think it's important to acknowledge, without just being blindly in a sort of like consumer-driven way. Adhering to ideas that are plastic, that are presented on TV as entertainment rather than genuine desire to understand a situation that's very important to us.
Mm-hmm. There's a sentence that Vin Diesel says in the film referring to the U.S. as a nation of children. Do you guys agree with that?
We're a young country. But it's true.
Yeah.
You concur?
I concur. Especially, the bullet's gonna get you. It's already been fired. So, yeah, I like that one too.
Cool. Thank you. On that note, we're done. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.